Got another interesting question with this too. Does this potential disqualification, this conversation we have, does it prove that major labels are terrified of independent artists who figure out how to beat them?
Yeah. I mean,
and you know, like,
especially if you don't want to partner with them.
I guess even further than that, you know, like, I mean, I feel like they are. I feel like they try to suppress that anyways. That's why the monopolization kind of exists anyways, and why they try to, you know, have their hands in streaming and Billboard and the charts and all this other stuff as well. But I don't know. Is there a world where the mainstream just loses its grasp?
No. Too much money behind it. It goes back to our first point when we were talking about the corporatization of hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just the corporatization of music in general. The machine. You know what I mean?
Can I do a thought experiment?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mind by Lonegevity.
What would it take for that to actually happen? Let's say we're on the committee of independent artists that are trying to corporate, right? And they're paying us $60,000 a year to do that. What do we do to, or is there anything that we can do to bring independent musicians kind of in the same type of light?
I think ultimately whatever you create is going to be bastardized. Just like, I mean, because blogs was it at one point in time. Radio was it at one point in time. Playlist was it at one point in time. Streaming, you know what I mean? So it's anytime you get something that starts off new, they're going to find a way to creep in and tear it up.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the thing with not wanting to count Prof's records, like that could potentially embarrass one of Billboard's corporate partners. Like, say Prof, you know, like comes out the same time as Lizzo. They put all this money behind Lizzo and her record flops, and you have Prof sell 30,000 records and Lizzo sell 3,000. And it's like, well, what the hell happened?
How much money did they really put behind Lizzo's last project, though?
I don't know, but she's still working within in the major label structure.
She had to show up at Versus in order to just put a face to a project, and everybody knows her face. But I mean, listen, these corporations can rewrite the rules or write the rules however they want to do it or seem fit to fill their pockets, but they can't write these songs that get the people going regardless, and that create this, you know what I'm saying, community of people that are going to consume this product with or without you.
That's not true, though.
Why is it not true?
Because ultimately they're going to get rid of the artists altogether. You know what I mean?
I mean, when you talk about AI, yeah, that's the goal at the end of the day. But
because I keep seeing this Joy Rhodes artist.
Is that the Christian?
Robot. Not an artist. No, it's a robot.
Yeah, it's an AI. It's an AI artist, man.
I've been seeing this AI artist that's a Christian artist popping up, and the song is actually lit, and it's AI.
Robot.
Yeah, it's a robot.
Robot.
It is. So I feel that way. I keep seeing Joy Rhodes everywhere. Yeah. You know what I mean? On Instagram or whatever, and people talking about how great the music is.
Right.
But I think that is like a litmus test right now that you're getting for what's to come in the future. Yeah.
If we let it happen.
Because you even have artists now using AI tools, you know what I mean? So
100%.
Yeah.
But what I mean by they can rewrite the rules, but they can't write the songs, is they can't fake influence. Mm-hmm. So if I'm able to write this music and sell this music on my own, regardless of what rules you rewrote because you don't want to include me, mm-hmm. I am still selling and influencing and creating a buzz on my own that is unique to myself.
Yeah.
So your award doesn't mean shit, or you recognizing me doesn't mean shit, unless that's what I'm aiming to get at the end of the day.
Yeah, I think what I think about is it's two different games almost. It's like the first thing that kind of came to my mind when I brought this up was Citizens United, the Citizen United case, where it's the whole thing about getting big money out of politics that got overturned back in like 2010. But that allowed essentially corporations and labor unions and wealthy individuals to spend whatever they wanted to on political stuff, right? And so that's how we've kind of gotten to the place we are right now, to where like our politics are kind of bought and sold. But if you remove that and you restrict that so certain money can't go into it, what if the awards, what if you just like, I don't know, maybe there's something along those lines to where like you can just strip the amount of influence that like a label can have or on these different entities, because it feels like a monopoly. It almost feels like you got to break all these pieces apart, because you know, like Spotify can't like create the AI artists and then sell them streaming on their platform and then get the Billboard charts that they're also connected with, and then also, you know, like it's just like it's incest with itself in a way.
That's
you know?
nasty.
No, I see what you're saying.
But it kind of is. And so I feel like, but I say all that to say it feels like it's two completely different games. Like you can't win at capitalism if you're trying to go against capitalism.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like maybe
it doesn't cancel itself out.
Maybe we have to literally burn the buildings down, set them on fire, blow them up with bombs.
Make sure you go in with the guns and ammo and come out with the guns and ammo. Don't get a job.
Get some Acme Dynamite.
Yeah. Acme Dynamite, all this stuff. You know, you can go in with blanks if you want, you know, but maybe we need to burn the record label buildings to the ground. This is all allegedly. This is not real.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like,
it's part of CERN.
Yeah. I mean, but I say that, but I'm joking, but at the same time, not maybe like literally burning the buildings down, but it's almost like we have to like reject it and just kind of like,
take the power back essentially. So
how about we just let the major corporations have the AI music? And then everybody else just goes and does their own thing.
Or somebody just do some real revolutionary shit. Like if you've already paid $30,000 to get the rules, go ahead and put them on the internet.
Yeah.
So we all know the rules.
Yeah, but then you're still playing within the system.
Hey man, there was a movie called
The Spook
That Sat by the Door.
But you can't get rid of the system.
Who had to get in the system to infiltrate the system.
But not to destroy it.
Well, that was
only to change it.
He was destroying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he hired gang members from Chicago.
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes you got to be a part of the system to destroy the system. A disease works from the inside in.
Fair enough. It's been too long since I've seen the movie. But yes. Yeah. But I agree with that sentiment, I'll say. Maybe some operatives on the inside, but the operatives are also going to be heavily influenced by
this is true.
That thing called money.
Yeah. 100%.
Anyways, thanks for playing along with me there.
Or we could just create a whole nother system of things, a ranking system that would include a Prof and also include the other artists that Billboard wants to hype up, but include it on an even playing field.
I don't think that can exist though.
Yeah, I think
with the PAC money. You know what I mean? Like it can't exist that way.
Yeah, because it's gonna take those artists putting the same amount of weight in this new product as opposed to what Billboard is doing.
Yeah, because they may not. If I come up with Streamboard or whatever, and Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Olivia they don't care nothing about Streamboard. Yep. And so they're like, whenever it comes out and they have the #1 record on there, they'll be like, hey, but what did I get on Billboard?
It's like the BET Awards. Like, artists don't show up to that. They'll just mail that in, but if the Grammys come up, they're gonna be there.
They'll make sure they'll change their tour schedule around the Grammys to make sure they're there.
I don't know. To close it up, I don't know why we play a rigged game, and I don't think that we should expect any results. And shouts to Prof for like acknowledging that at the end and acknowledging the people that actually spent time and money with him. I think he's done a spectacular job. I've been following him for over a decade, and so it's cool to see what he's built on his own.
Yeah,
and,
shout out to him, man. Like,
get him man his flowers at the end of the day, because hey, you did something that a lot of people can't do.